We had to leave Disney's Animal Kingdom due to an unforeseen weather storm that we just didn't plan for. But there's so much more to this video than just the weather, so let's start all the way back from the beginning. Guys, today we are in Animal Kingdom. Quick Dan fashion. I've literally spilled coffee on myself. I've been here for 2 minutes. You're watching one of my vlogs, guys. Let's go in the park. Honestly, guys, I cannot believe I am back in Animal Kingdom. Do you know what, right? I say this so much in these trips, but I'm like, is Animal Kingdom my favourite Disney World park of all time? Let's find out in this vlog. To be honest with you as well, I feel like a mess at the moment. I literally have spilled coffee down my t-shirt. I've got toothpaste on my jacket, but let me explain. So obviously, we've been staying in the Riviera for the last 2 nights, and I have always said that I would never buy DVC at the Riviera because to me it's just like a posh Holiday Inn. But actually, after staying at the Riviera for 2 nights, guys, I've just had a meeting with Disney Vacation Club, and you'll be happy to know I didn't buy, but I have just put a bid in on a resale contract, and there's a whole shenanigans going on with that, so I'll let you know throughout the series. But I'm not the only one that's just bought. My cameraman behind the camera has just bought one, so welcome to the DVC Club, Ben. I'm so chuffed for him. He's been wanting to sign up for ages, and that's why we went on the DVC tour for him, and the prices were pretty crazy for direct. He's managed to get a resale contract for an absolute bargain, but we'll not talk about that this day because we're at Animal Kingdom. We're going to leave that for another day. And if you're interested and have no clue what DVC is, do not worry, because in this series I am going to be doing a whole why I signed up to DVC, what is DVC, and things to think about for 2024 if you're thinking about a DVC contract. Believe it or not, our first port of call is going to be my favourite restaurant, which is Tiffins, because today we are celebrating. Hi guys, didn't know you were filming. Hang on. Guys, firstly, I absolutely adore Tiffins, and Tiffins is always that place that I want to come to. And like, because we're celebrating something special, I thought, do you know what? We can't really afford it. Let's be fair, Ben. We're on a tight budget this trip, guys. But I thought, you know what? We're going to come and celebrate. It's been a crazy 3 years. Now, I know a lot of you have been following our little journey as a family. And for anyone that doesn't know, me and my partner Connor have just adopted a little boy. He's lived with us for about 9 months, but as part of the adoption process, we've been going through the legal system and things. I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but we've been going through the legal process, and about 3 days ago we got the all clear, literally the day before travel day. So we've been celebrating, and me and Ben always planned on coming out here to celebrate this day if it finally happened, and it has, and we're just so happy because we're now legally a family. Now, secondly, I know a lot of you have been messaging on Instagram and commenting on the video saying, in fact, I had so many messages before I even came out here of people saying, I hope you have an amazing holiday as a family, X, Y, and Z. However, though, before I carry on this story, guys, the bread service has arrived, and look at this. This is always our go-to when we come to Tiffins. You've got a mixture of breads. The gentleman has just very kindly explained what they all are. I don't know what they are myself, but got some chili sauce. We've got more chili sauce, and then we've got proper spicy chili sauce. Believe it or not, Ben, all the things that you don't like, so thank you very much. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying before. We were hoping all to travel as a family. Honestly, that was the original plan. But because of just the way things worked out, passports didn't come back in time, and we were cutting it really close. And then Con was like struggling to get the time off for work. So we decided as a family for me to travel still, so I could film this series and get content. Ben literally jumped on this last minute, so I wasn't on my own, which was very kind of him. And also, you've probably noticed in this series, we have fully switched up with the way we film. Do you know what, guys? Actually, just chatting about that dead quickly, for a long time, I've always had really low self-esteem around body confidence and stuff, and it's always been something where I've always tried best to get the highest angles and stuff, because I've just always been conscious of just how I look, and it's something that I'm working on every single day. But you know what, with the recent news and life is so short, and the way I'm going to be treating life moving forward is just, life is mega short. I couldn't care less if I look great or not, if I've got a coffee stain on my t-shirt, or if I've got a bit of toothpaste on my coat, which I really do. It's actually mega embarrassing. Don't ask us how it happened, honestly. But this coming year, 2024 and 2025, I just want to live for every single day. I want to enjoy this trip. I want to come out with my family in May and just have the most amazing trip. I want to stuff my face with bread, and I couldn't care less if I've got bread in my teeth or if I've got coffee down my t-shirt. Here's the 2024, guys. You see the stains? It's that coffee stain. I need to get rid of that. Ben is literally raving about this cheesy bread. Let's give it a go. Did you have it in the chili sauce? No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is unreal. This is one of the best pieces of bread. Look what else has arrived. I've went for shrimp and grits this time. I usually go for the butter chicken, but I thought, you know what? Let's do the shrimp and grits. And then I even got a side of fries as well. Let me tell you, honestly, that bread before was unreal. Let's give the shrimp a go. Look at the size of that shrimp. Wow. It's really chunky, really chunky. Oh. That, honestly, the States, Americans really know how to do that shrimp. Probably some of the best shrimp I've ever had in my life. And I'm actually currently just live on Danny Dalimore Patreon right now. And oh my goodness, Ben's dessert has just arrived. Who is the chef? He is unreal. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? Where's my fork? I'm sure it's not mine, it's Ben's, but hang on. Let's see if I can have a nibble. Best dessert I've ever had, hands down. It's $16, so it's a lot of money, but that is just too good. That is bloomin' lovely. Wondering who's going to be the first one to lick that plate clean, because you can't waste that. That's top quality stuff. Oh, successful meal in Tiffins. Oh, I'm feeling it though. When you've eaten all that food, eat that dessert, man. One of the things, guys, that I love about Disney is you just never know what's going to happen. Just like this. Look at that. And the power of magic. There's always something going on. Hi. Ah, she's awesome. Bless her. That's amazing. There's always something going on, and it's amazing, man. Guys, we are coming in to Avatar. You can't do anything before you come over here. Yeah, I always say this is the squirting treat, and no one believes me. Watch. Well, it usually works. I can see it, you've just got to keep... Hang on. Is it not working? Yeah, I look like a right loser. I literally looked like a right loser. Everyone was staring at us like, what are you doing? Listen, I'll trust you. You just touch that, and it usually like explodes. It's, oh god, yeah. Oh, but look at this, man. Oh, when you look through places like this, if you woke up today and you didn't have a clue where you were, you would honestly think you're in the middle of the jungle. It's unreal. Really is. The aesthetics, the textures, the scenery. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well guys, our first ride today is going to be Flight of Passage. If you're interested about any of the safety information, just pause the video at any point. It's right here. Do you know, it's the attention to detail when you're in this line is unreal. Do you know, there's been a lot of things, I've been watching a lot of like TikToks and YouTube shorts and things like that recently, of just like things to look out for, and as you can see, man, there's just so many things that you can just see by walking through this queue that you're just going to see. It's unreal.
I'm on it. Okay, first, we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Upside down.
Woohoo! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! Woo! Oh my god. Woohoo! Oh best ride, man. Oh my goodness. Wow. Woo! Woohoo! Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everything's working. Wow. Look at that. By far best ride in Disney, you know. By far. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. Oh. It was a good little group of people who were on it as well. There was quite a few newbies. I love it when you ride with newbies. You know, people that have never done it before. And me being the wind-up merchant, it's all right until you go upside down twice. But they were just laughing their heads off, which was... I'm glad they got me banter, because not everyone gets me banter. I was telling Ben before... And when I once went on Velocicoaster, I said to one of the ride operators, I was like, this isn't tight, mate, isn't it? And he was like, no, I don't think it is, actually. And I nearly burst into tears. And since then, I've just got this really weird banter about it. It's not really good, to be fair. But we're going to actually go and do... Which ride do you want to do now? Expedition Everest, that's what we're going to do. Otherwise, as well, as much as it's been forecast for rain today, it's actually held out, which is good. Right, it's now that time. I am mega excited for it. I don't think I've done this ride in a while. We are going to ride Mount Everest. It's actually going to be Ben's first time, but first, actually, I know I'm literally totally out of shot. I'm such an unprofessional. This should be sponsored. Oh, I've just realised there's a blop on this camera. Hang on. There we go, it's gone. I'm going to apologise in advance because there's probably going to be a lot of screaming. I honestly don't know if I can do this ride again. Do you know Space Mountain makes me feel ill? Never mind this. Woo! Oh, my head. Oh, my head. Oh, my goodness. My God, we are so high. We are so high. Woo! Holy crap. Woo! Oh, my goodness. Woohoo! As I said, absolutely horrendous. However, though, Ben's just got us popcorn. You know, just fall over. Let me just quickly show these guys the popcorn buckets. You may remember, I've mentioned this before. Me and Ava have done this before. When me and Ben have done it, the tub was like $13, and then it's like $2.33 to fill it each time. It's well worth it, guys. Honestly, especially if you've got kids or like you're an adult who loves popcorn or loves snacks, and you just want to keep eating stuff, but you don't want to have to buy it each time. I think it's a great investment. It lasts for the whole duration. Is it like 2 weeks? I think they said like it's the whole duration of your holiday, which is ideal. But yeah, weather's definitely looking a little bit ominous now. Looks like it's going to lash down. You can see a lot of people are leaving the park. You do find this with Animal Kingdom, but Animal Kingdom is only open, I believe, until... Hang on, guys. Let's see. Oh, that's never going to focus. Oh, there we go. It's only open for another half an hour. So, yeah. That's the reason, but the weather is looking pretty minging. Actually, we got to mention, when we were in Tiffins before, it was actually lashing down, and when we walked out of Tiffins, it was crazy, absolutely crazy how much water was on the floor, and we have kind of avoided it. Everyone's trying to run out the park now. The Thunder and Lightning's going to start. This is where the flurries are going to sit. Oh my God, I can feel it getting heavy. Right, let's... Ben, let's not head out yet. Let's head into a shop or something, ride out the storm. Yeah, I must say, like, the weather's pretty heavy. Do you know, the thing is one of the things I will say about Florida, you're going to get this pretty much every day. It's not anything like to worry about. Like, if it even says that it's going to rain on your days, what you find in Florida is it'll rain for probably about an hour or two each day, and then it goes. And to be fair, sometimes it's good because it clears the air. The only thing I'm thinking about is if it's clear in the air here, that means it's going to get colder. and it's been quite nice actually today. It's been about 22 degrees, which has been alright. But we tried to make a move for it, and we did take a little bit of a mood for it. But we've now had to come back under here because it's still raining. Look at all these brave people out there running and walking with well-prepared raincoats and umbrellas, and there's me and Ben in a pair of shorts. Well, actually I do have my coat in my bag, but oh, dare the rain ruin my day, honestly. Bloomin' rain. Imagine the TripAdvisor reviews. If people were going to do a TripAdvisor review of today, it would be loved Animal Kingdom, but the weather was horrific. There was rained all day, because it literally has. See, there's two ways of seeing the rain, right? There is... See, I think as Brits, I know, like, I think, like, pretty much, like, 98% of my audience... Oh, it's getting down heavier. I think 98% of my audience are from the UK, so, like, most of you would get this. And for the 2% of you that are from the US, you probably watch this and think we're insane the way we dress in these parks. But if you're from the UK, we're already used to the rain. Like, we don't really get a lot of like nice weather in the UK, apart from like maybe some of the summers. So we're just used to this. But I suppose when we come on holiday, we don't expect it. I think that's the issue. If I was in Manchester right now, I'd expect this. Anyway, I'm not letting any rain put me down, or put me off, that's probably the right words. I'm going to grab myself a Joffrey's coffee. Not had one this trip. We got some really nice options on here. They've actually got a new Savannah banana latte offerings, which is nice. And if you're wondering at all, why on earth, Danny, have you got the frozen coffee? Because it's unreal. So good. We've finally got out of the car. My God, now that was a walk and a half. We've literally had to walk, well, a good distance. So after leaving Disney's Animal Kingdom, it was then time to head over to Disney's Character Warehouse. This is the place where you're going to find all of the stuff that doesn't sell that great in the parks. They send it here and you can get it at a massive reduced rate. And look at the mugs. Well, the bottles. Oh, see, this is the problem, guys, when you come in these sort of places. Bring your cards with you. So I actually think I've just found one of the coolest things, but the only thing I'm thinking is, though, I don't think Con will be happy, because I know our little boy will end up attacking us with this. But $8, originally like $30 in Disney, like, this is a bargain. Massive array of like Disney mugs. Oh, I like this over here. Hang on, this one's nice. It's a Starbucks one as well. Oof, how much? $14.99. I do say this quite a bit. If you're traveling with kids and you're like, you know, you want to buy Disney stuff, I think it's always a good place to start here. That's my opinion. Obviously, everyone's different. There's a lovely array of shirts over here. You've got this little one here, but it's this one that I like. I feel like if I was 30 years older, I feel like I would suit that. I don't know, do you reckon I would pull that off? I think I would look horrific in that, actually. To be honest, how would you think I would look bad?
Awful.
I'm glad you're honest.
I'll be put straight to the point.
Oh my God. It's the faces of the Mickeys.
It says Disneyland, I don't know, Disney World.
I feel like I would have, you know, if I post that on Instagram, I feel like I've got a friend who would ask us to buy it for their husband. I know exactly who would ask me to get that for their husband. Yeah, it just definitely looks like something that would be oh God, that looks like a carrier bag. Do you know what I mean? Like the creases and stuff. Yeah, there's some lovely shirts here. Honestly, like I say, it's a good place to come. It is nice. The 50th stuff that never sold is in here, which is mad. So I remember when all the 50 stuff was going crazy. Oof. Oh, back to my tiny room. Tiny room. Oh, and I just need to sit down. Guys, I am absolutely knackered. And yeah, you have no idea about this room. Today I checked into Disney's smallest room. And yeah, that's going to be in a whole separate video. But I literally just went downstairs. Well, me and Ben just went downstairs and we've just grabbed ourselves some food. Thought I would actually show you some of the dishes. This is just from downstairs, the main quick service that they have on site. I've got this, which is basically a vegetarian chicken. This, yeah, it's be very interested to try it. I don't know if I'm going to try it on camera. I think I'm going to enjoy my dinner and relax. We've already filmed one, and then we've got a bacon burger with a side of fries, and that looks to die for. See, that's the thing with Disney, right? You can get the bog standard food where it's like, yeah, your burger, your chips, and things like that. But then you can get I can't even grab it. Then you can get your you know, your chicken wrap. Hang on, you can't even see that well. There we go. Then you can get your chicken wraps and stuff. There's various different options, guys. It's great. But anyway, I'm going to call it for this video, guys, because I'm absolutely knackered. I'm away. I'll see you in the next video.